What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Last night was another NBA W for your boy. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. Let's go ahead and get straight into this high five real quick. You know how I like to do it. Get in, get out, get straight to the point, and let y'all get right to work, all right? If you haven't seen the MLB high five video yet, go check that out. If you haven't been playing MLB, you need to. MLB is extremely fun DFS-wise, so make sure you check it out. I know a lot of people just play NBA and don't play anything else and stuff like that. Y'all need to try it out. If you love DFS, you need to try these other sports. All right, so starting off first, I really love Clint Capela today. No John Collins. It's an amazing situation for him here. 8-5 just seems a little bit too cheap. I think Clint Capela is going to absolutely dominate down low against Toronto. With John Collins off, I mean, Clint Capela's usage is just high. He's just in a fantastic spot. So Clint Capela seems like a fantastic play to me, as well as Trae Young being a little iffy in this game too. So Clint Capela could end up being asked to do a ton in this one. Should be no surprise with no Kawhi Leonard. Paul George is going to be a fantastic option at 8-7. Absolutely love Paul George going against his old squad. Obviously, I don't think there's any like revenge narrative anymore here, but Paul George is a fantastic option. Under 9K, no Kawhi Leonard. He's an elite play every single time this is the case. So it's pretty straightforward and simple for that spot as well. Now, we've got some great value on the slate. Let's start it off with Tony Bradley and Jalen McDaniels. Jalen McDaniels and Tony Bradley are fantastic options. They're cheap. They've been getting good minutes. Jalen McDaniels is just, he's been getting 30 plus minutes every time. He's been actually playing very, very well. He's got a plus matchup against the Lakers. Tony Bradley, OKC is missing a ton of people. That team is just so beat down that it's a great spot to get any exposure to OKC whenever you can with how thin they are. It's a solid option here because Bradley's going to have to play a ton of minutes to match up with Gobert down low. So I really like Tony Bradley a lot. And speaking of OKC, to finish off the high five, Darius Bazley. Darius Bazley and Tony Bradley feel like very solid options to me, very safe cash options in my opinion. Tony Bradley only being 4K should play a good bit of minutes here in this one with them being so thin, and I expect them to need him down low, his size down low against Utah, and this going against his old team too, so maybe a little revenge narrative, but they're going to need his size down low against Gobert. So I expect some decent minutes out of Tony Bradley today, and he's a solid fantasy point producer when he does get the minutes. So him and Bazley on a very short OKC squad to start it out. Clint Capela with no John Collins. Jalen McDaniels has been getting solid minutes and being very productive out there at only 4-3. And then Paul George with no Kawhi Leonard. Pretty self-explanatory, simple, pretty easy to start high five. Let's go over to FanDuel. And let's check out what we got over here. Let's check Paul George out. He's 9K over here. I still think he's fantastic. He's going to be a fantastic play over here. I'm still sticking with Clint Capela over here as well, even though his price is much higher. You don't have to go with him over here. I just want to let you know, you do not have to pay the 9.3 for him over here, but I do think he's got a huge game coming here. So Clint Capela at my center spot as well. Let's check out the value. Let's check out our guys. We have Moses Brown at 5-1. We have Darius Bazley's 5'8". Let's see. Let's check some of our guys that we have in our lineup right now. We already checked Bazley. Let's check McDaniels. Jalen McDaniels is 6K over here. My God. So I'm not going that route. I do like Terrence Mann with Kawhi Leonard out. He should get more minutes, obviously. At 5-1, he's a solid option as a value play. Let's Theo Maledon feels like a solid option as well. Darius Bazley is in play over here as well. Let's go ahead and do a point guard. All right, Reggie Jackson is in play. I prefer Reggie, though, when Paul George is out. But to run back Paul George, I do like the idea of Malcolm Brogdon against Reggie Jackson defense. It's a fantastic spot for Brogdon here at 7-5. I think he's going to have a big game. Reggie Jackson does not play defense at all, so it should be pretty easy for him. And I really like also Kyle Lowry against Atlanta. It's a fantastic matchup here as well. We love picking on Atlanta with point guards. So Brogdon, Lowry, Paul George, and Clint Capela is the core over on FanDuel. Checking out Yahoo. Let's see what we got over here on Yahoo. First things first, let me go ahead and get my guys in. Paul George is 39. Clint Capela is 38. So they've got them priced up over here. Let's see. Let's check out the value plays over here on this one. We have Tony Bradley is 12. Ty Jerome is a solid option. Luke Kennard can be played for sure. Actually, that's sneaky right there. Luke Kennard is very sneaky to me with Kawhi Leonard being out. Kennard's a solid option today. What else we got? Let's see. Let's check point guards. Let's see what we got for point guards. Reggie Jackson at 14 is doable. Lou Will's been playing well, especially if Trae Young ends up missing, Lou Will's going to be fantastic. Theo Maledon at 17 is fine with how thin they are. Let's go ahead and just go back to Brogdon. Love the run back of the Clipper value that we're obviously going to have on this slate. We're obviously going to have Paul George. I like the run back of a Brogdon or a Sabonis down low. I really, really like Brogdon. That matchup against Reggie Jackson is elite. It's a great spot for him. I think he's going to have a huge game here in this one. So Malcolm Brogdon, Paul George, Kennard, and Capela over on Yahoo is the core. On FanDuel, we have Brogdon, Lowry, George, and Capela. And then over on Draftkings, we have Paul George, Jalen McDaniels, Clint Capela, Basley, and Tony Bradley as the high five. Thank you guys for joining me as always. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. Let's have another big day. Let's cash in on both sports. Go check out that MLB video if you haven't checked that out yet. And let's get it. Good luck, y'all. Peace.